to report a disturbance. Big speakers blasting like FU music.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Call ended on Tuesday, January 14, 2014 at 15 hours.
This is Detective LeBeau with St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office. I am with Detective Tim Taylor at 1501 Avenue Q in reference to an officer-involved shooting that occurred last night, January 14th, 2014. Officer Newman, or excuse me, Deputy Newman. I am not a supervisor with this agency. I cannot compel you to make a statement. I am asking if you would voluntarily make a statement to what happened last night. Would you be willing to do that, sir?
Yes.
Okay. What I'd like to do is start from the beginning, okay? How did you become aware of a call?
I was dispatched
You were dispatched to what?
to a loud music complaint at the address came out at 1400 Avenue Q.
Okay, did you know did you know who called in the complaint?
No.
Okay. When you arrived on scene, how did you determine it was this house?
We were pulling up towards the school, towards 14th, and
What school was that, sir?
I guess that's FK Suite.
FK Suite. And do you know what kind of school that is, sir? Is that a college, a university,
I think
high
it's
school?
elementary.
Oh, it's elementary school.
I think so.
Okay. And what time of day was this, sir?
I believe I was dispatched around 3 o'clock.
Okay. Did you notice any students or other people outside of the school?
Yeah, there were some children outside and some adults on I guess it's the west side of the building.
Okay.
I guess there's an overhang.
Okay. Well, when you came on scene and you noticed the children over in the elementary school and the parents, or other adults, I should say, where did you park your vehicle, sir?
I parked. There's a mailbox here.
Okay.
I parked just on the east side of this door on the street facing.
Okay,
east.
so the east side of the driveway. Okay, and was anyone with you, sir?
Deputy Lopez.
Okay, do you know where Deputy Lopez parked?
He parked on the west side of the driveway. He might have been partway in the driveway, but
Okay.
he was on the west of me.
And it sounds obvious, but it's not. Were you both in full Sheriff's Office uniform?
Yes.
Were you both driving fully marked Sheriff's Office patrol vehicles?
Yes.
Okay. So you received the call for the music complaint. Were they specific on what kind of complaint it was? Was it just loud, or was there something else about
They
it?
said it was loud and vulgar, and they were concerned that the kids were getting out of school, and there was a lot of vulgar language in it.
Okay. When you arrived on scene, how did you determine that this was the house that they were speaking about?
The music seemed to be coming out of the garage in this house.
Okay. And when you arrived on scene and heard the music, did you in fact discover that it was vulgar?
Yes.
Okay. How so?
Some of the lyrics I heard were fuck, nigger, pussy, hoe, and stuff like that, so I was...
Okay. Get out of your car, and then what happens, sir? We can walk. Whatever you need to do.
Car and I walked up to the garage because
Okay.
the music seemed to be coming from the garage.
Okay.
It was really loud,
Okay.
so I took out my asp.
Okay.
And I don't know if there's still marks on it.
That's your expandable baton?
I took my expandable baton,
Mm-hmm.
the cap end of it, not the kind of
That's fine.
expands, and I banged on the garage 3 or 4
The metal
times.
door.
The metal door.
Okay.
And I don't know if they heard me because the music was so loud.
Okay.
So then Lopez stayed over by the garage door.
So on the west corner?
Lopez stayed basically right here on I guess, what is this, the southwest corner?
Okay.
Northwest corner. He stayed here, and I walked over to the front door
Okay.
because I didn't know if anybody was in the garage.
Okay.
And the outer screen door was open,
Okay.
so I opened it,
Okay.
and I took my baton and I banged. I don't know.
That door was closed at the time, sir?
Closed. I banged 4 times.
Okay,
with my
very
asp.
good. I do see the marks on that's consistent with a cap of an asp. Okay.
And I waited here, a couple of feet back from the doorway,
About how long did you wait, sir?
2 or 3 seconds, and I
Okay.
was looking at the door because I had taken my asp out, banged it like this.
Okay.
Back in, and I heard music getting louder.
Okay.
So I figured I didn't know what it was, so I turned and the garage door was opening.
Okay.
So when the garage door was opening, I came over to here, somewhere in this area, and I saw the door come up.
All right, I'm gonna go in the garage and close the door, and then start to open, and you kind of give me some direction.
We'd like to know how high it can open. Okay, that's approximately where you were standing, sir?
Somewhere in this area.
Okay, and that's fine.
Sure.
That's fine. The east side of the driveway, in between the sidewalk and the...
I don't think I was on the sidewalk. I walked out this way.
Okay.
The garage door started opening. I saw the door opening.
Open the garage door, please. Okay.
The door got higher, maybe like right there.
Okay. Then what did you see?
I saw the suspect. He was standing in this corner.
Okay.
Had one hand up on the door.
Yes, sir.
He was looking at Deputy Lopez.
Right.
And he had I could see a gun behind his leg.
Okay.
And as I was coming out, I yelled gun, and as I said that, he started coming out.
About how long? Do you have any reference?
It was under a second or two.
Under a second,
I saw it back here to where it started coming out.
Okay.
He was standing there. He still had his hand on. He was looking at Lopez. I said gun, and then he did like this and started to pull it down. I think it got to right about here by the time I lost sight of it because he slammed.
Okay.
As this was coming, and when the garage door started coming down.
When did you begin firing?
This was coming down fast. When this came down to
Watch your fingers, you're gonna slam.
right about, I'd say, right in there.
Okay.
That's when I got the first shot off.
Okay. So this was number one.
This was number one, and it continued down.
Okay.
And because that was about waist level when I fired.
Okay, sir.
And I continued to back trying to find cover, and the door kept coming down, and continued to come down, and that's when I fired the other three.
Okay. Then what happened?
I ran for cover behind my car.
Okay.
And Lopez went to his car.
Nothing. And then did you call for assistance?
I did get out on the radio. Lopez got on the radio.
Okay. When you saw the gun in the suspect's hand being elevated, was it in your direction? Was it in Deputy Lopez's direction?
Deputy Lopez's direction.
Okay. What went through your mind?
I thought Deputy Lopez was going to get shot. And then when I started seeing the door come down and the gun was still out, I was afraid that he was just going to start shooting through the door at us, and we're out in the open.
So you were afraid for Deputy Lopez's safety?
I was afraid, and there were kids across the way.
And the kids across the street? Okay. Was that weighing heavily on your mind that you were across the street from the elementary school?
Not at first. The first thing I thought about was, because it seemed to me that Lopez was going to get caught right there if he got shot.
Okay.
If the suspect fired, he would have been shot.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. I'm going to end the interview. Time is